Yeah, we spent a good 6 months putting our minds together to crack down on these 5 songs, so they are pretty special. This is what we're here for. We weren't here to play any gigs. We're just here to give you the 5 songs. That's what we feel we're here for.
These songs need to be heard by
Not
the masses.
Our songs don't need to be heard. These 5 songs need to be heard.
When miles apart, closing up the distance, I'm reaching out to if you need assistance. So we'll be a better man.
Hello,
We're
Kawala,
and
these
are
our
5
essential
tracks. May You Never by John Martyn. I think that was a really important song. I think it was tough to kind of pick a song by him. I don't think it was necessarily that song in particular. I mean, that's my favourite of his songs. But I think like that was one of the big inspirations for like my guitar playing within the kind of context of our music.
May I never make your bed out in the cold.
When we first started writing, that was one of the first songs I showed you, being like this is the kind of example of what I want to create. Not necessarily like we are nothing like John Martyn, especially the way we've gone now, but like just that early inspiration when we were more acoustic, basically. Yeah.
Half Moon Run. Oh, don't get me started. This was for us one of the harder bands to choose because we knew we wanted a Half Moon Run song to be in the list, but we found it very difficult to choose which one. We decided on Call Me in the Afternoon because it's like quintessential Half Moon Run.
Take one if you need it, but you really shouldn't be out there late. Really wanna make you feel whole.
It's got all the elements that we love about their music all wrapped up in one song. Again, some of it's one of the bands that, again, when we started writing, we heavily kind of would mirrored ourselves on what they were doing as well. They do a lot of close harmony stuff. It's very acoustic, but it goes quite big at parts as well. Call Me in the Afternoon, it does all of these things, and that's why. I mean, I love it, and you love it as well.
It's just a banger.
It's an absolute
just
wonderful
such a screamer. Lights Out, Word Gone by Bombay Bicycle Club. I think they're one of the greatest indie bands of all time. Listening to them and songs like this, it's just so groovy in such a like natural way, and it's offset. Like Jim's voice is quite like soft and angelic, if I may say, and but yet some of our music's quite big and busy, and the way they do it, they offset in this song, for instance, they offset his kind of like soft angelic vocal against this big exciting indie noise that's just like incredible. I don't know.
And also the production, obviously their music has changed over the years, you know, from their first album to their latest album. It's all, you know, it changed drastically, but their productions always, the songs can be played just with an acoustic guitar, but the production around it is so interesting. And when it came to, say, recording our songs, they're definitely a kind of an example. Yeah, it's really interesting. Bon Iver, Heavenly Father, is indisputable that it is an incredible song. You know, all of his music is incredible. This song in particular.
Heavenly Father, it's definitely lava. Why you don't carry other names?
Yeah, I just remember like plugging in. I was just like I was at a train station, and I just remember just being completely just like. I think I missed my train. I was just like completely like entranced by it. It was like, I wouldn't say necessarily it's a massive inspiration sonically for what we do, but I'd say the power of it as a song is enough to make anyone want to try and do music or give up or completely give up because you're never going to reach that kind of beauty. I think it's like one of the most beautiful pieces of music I've heard, modern pieces of music I've heard.
Bon Iver does a lot of male falsetto, and this song in particular is an example where it just feels completely right. As you know, it can be quite a difficult thing to have a powerful song by doing just male falsetto, and production that surrounds the whole thing and the way that he performs it it just creates this wonderful track, and it works really well.
He's just a genius, isn't he? Justin Vernon, I think. And well, the whole band, Scary, the whole like, we love you. Produce our music. Make It Holy by the Staves. Funnily enough, produced by the man himself, Justin Vernon. I think just another, like, this was probably I guess best one of those songs. I mean, this probably came out quite a bit after, or maybe just after we started.
I can make it holy, make it special, make it right.
But like, it was just definitely one of those songs that just goes, the melody writing's insane, and the Staves are undeniably just some of the greatest harmonies, like popular music harmony singers you'll ever come across, and that was massively inspirational.
Thanks very much for watching.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment.